Welcome to March at Anticus. And it's hard to believe that we had an extra day in February. It doesn't seem like it made the month go much longer, but we're really looking forward to what March is going to bring. What we love about our community and our connections here at Anticus is that ability to slow things down and to ground us in creating community and in creating experiences. Even just the way so many of our friends like yourself will come into the gallery and say it just feeds the soul, or they get to discover a book or a piece of art. And we do that through a lot of different ways, whether it's just you coming in person and just spending some time here in the gallery, or through really special events. And we have the event coming up, first event of March is going to be Arcade Latour. So excited to have him come into the gallery. He's coming from Montreal. Many of you have met him before, and if you haven't, he's an amazing spirit and soul, and his work has such texture and beauty and elegance to it. We're going to be unveiling a new collection of pieces that have never been seen before, that were painted specifically inspired by Arizona. And so it's a collection that took months and months to curate, to create, and so we've been really excited to bring this to you. It's painted just for you and for those who are inspired by the desert colors. So we have 3 book clubs in the month of March that we're very excited to bring you. We love the way that, again, this is a grounding element that brings the community together. It's some of our best attended events. It's just amazing that we get to know each other consistently, and you're getting to hear opinions on books. It's almost like going to a movie. You know, if you've ever been to a movie that nobody else has seen, it can be a frustrating experience because you spent a couple of hours watching this and you want to talk about it because there's joy in that. And what we find with the book clubs is that you really get this element of, I just spent hours reading this book and now I get to hear different viewpoints and what did you think, and did you like that character, and it's just it's amazing people in a great environment. So we definitely invite you to come, even if you haven't been to one before. It's not something you're signing up for. It's something that is just meant to inspire and keep us connected. So our general book club is going to be reading Where the Forest Meets the Stars. This is a really fascinating book. I haven't finished it yet, but it's about a woman who, after going through her own battle with cancer and the loss of her mother, she kind of goes off to prove to the world that she's not broken, that she's still strong. And then she meets a girl who calls herself Ursa, and she claims to have been sent from the stars to witness 5 miracles. And then it just goes off on this amazing journey. And we're really excited to have everybody come together to talk about that as we go through our hardships and as we think of the little inspiring stories that happen to us. For our next book, the Women's Book Club is going to be discussing Fresh Water for Flowers. It was the #1 bestseller in France and in Italy, where it was dubbed Italy's favorite lockdown novel. So kept people enthralled and discussing the book and even years later, still relevant. Violette Toussaint is the caretaker at a cemetery in a small town. And it's meant to be funny stories, but it's also got these amazing little quotes at the beginning of each chapter. I loved you, I love you, and I will love you. Or the memory of the happy days soothes the pain. There's so many, and it just sounds like an amazing novel. I haven't read this one yet either, but definitely it's getting high recommendations from the book club already. And of course, my favorite, the Deep Thinkers Book Club, where we'll be discussing Fluke. This is Chance, Chaos, and Why Everything We Do Matters. It's Brian Klaus, and he's basically a social scientist. He does tons of research, and this is it's a mind-altering or a world-shifting type of book. I love here in the last paragraph of the description, drawing on social science, chaos theory, history, evolutionary biology, and philosophy, Klaus provides a brilliantly fresh look at why things happen, all while providing mind-bending lessons on how we can live smarter, be happier, and lead more fulfilling lives. I think it's a wonderful month for us to be considering something in that realm, and it's so interesting. It's kind of the butterfly effect, and looking at that, from a chaos theory perspective, but bringing in some things that we can really enjoy to applying in our lives. So I think it's going to be a great discussion, great book to read, and hopefully you can be there for our Deep Thinkers Book Club. So obviously March is another busy month here in Scottsdale, with everybody coming to town for different events, the amazing weather, and hopefully to come see us here at Anticus. We really appreciate all the support and the fun that we get to have with you. And there's tons of new pieces that we've gotten in, from new Rockwell sculptures to Chloe Campbell. There's so much to discover, and we've been working hard to curate collections for you to discover. And we have different hours right now because of a little bit smaller team. So Fridays and Saturdays, we're only open till 5 except by appointment. And we would love for you to call and let us know, like, hey, I've got family or friends coming to town and we'd love to have a private tour or a private viewing of the gallery. We would love to accommodate that, and just making sure that we can schedule the right people at the right time to take care of your interests and to make sure that you're getting to see these amazing pieces that our artists are working so hard to create. It means so much to us that we get to be part of this community, that you're watching this video and that we get to be part of your lives. So make sure you come and see us if you're able to make it to town in March, or if you live locally, stop by anytime. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you soon.